Video called this is a game called Her Story, and it's a really highly rated video game, and quite a few people actually like it. So let's dive right into it. We have the Windows booting sound. Honestly, I genuinely got scared. My mobile is doing some extra work. Logic database cornerstone. Let's search. So we have four videos. Okay.
Clearly it's murder. What can I do to help? Yeah, that's me. But February, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Something happened in February, months before Simon's
I
murder.
didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
This was 3-7, this was 1-7, and this was 94, but month. It wasn't actually months ago. It was like 5 days ago. What do you mean this was month ago?
Yeah, that's me. But February, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Makes sense.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
What stories have been going on with these each other? So we have 4 query history of murder and video subtitles, anti-glare filter. It's okay. And we can delete the user details. So let's close this app. Oh, okay. You cannot actually close the app, but you can drag it. This is Southeast Constabulary. 232 MB. Oh, no, lots log of. Read me the text. So, introduction to the logic database, computer technology. Actually, let's put this filter. Computer technology is a basic backbone of modern police work. Digitize our workflow, preserve evidence in a manner which will allow you to work more efficiently. Database contains footage transferred from the existing homicide and serious crime tape archive at Portsmouth. Automatically sorted, stored separately so they can be tagged for submission to court. Audio has been digitally stenographed and content of the testimony is attached to each clip. Okay, it will return all the clips in which the speaker uses the word. Yes, I was there. Also, if you wish to add additional text of your own, use. Okay. Really read me the text. Hey, here's the database. I filed a Freedom of Information form to get your guest access. Original tapes were done in 1999. When the Y2K thing hit hard, they got mothballed. They haven't been touched since. I couldn't find the server with the detective footage. Possibly those tapes got damaged when the old archives were flooded in the 98, but figured this time will be enough. Take your time. So you can add this to session. So I think it doesn't really matter because the only thing which I did right now was to see one thing, but this loading time is taking a long time. And the click too, you can just feel the click. This is such a very well made thing though.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
Yeah, I did see all this.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah?
Okay, so I can put user tags over here. There was another. And the typing sound too. Damn. It's really, really well made. Cracks with cracks. Nothing useful over here. There's a clock. Accurate time. Yep. Volume is missing. Seeming nothing else can be done. So the first thing which I think comes to mind is Simon. So let's see. Okay, yeah, quite a few clips. 19-second clip. Okay, let's play this.
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work, mirror making, feature windows, artistic things,
18.6.
really beautiful things. Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. I bought a photo. They said a spring photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have. It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they have in sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
So, friends. So, Peter and people. So we have a history, so I don't want to.
Yes, there's an Amstrad one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games, you know, climb the tower, save the princess, that kind of thing.
Simon is how you know them.
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident. So what do we do next?
I mean, you called it as murder. Okay, Simon is like 64. 61 entries found, limited to the first 5 entries. Damn. How about Peter? Okay, this is the friends thing. Amsterdam. Let's see what
It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they have in sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Helen. Oh, this one.
No. I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said. He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
Argument, maybe. Okay, there are several things.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job.
Eric.
He didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come and see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
So 18 is initial, the first time that Simon had 18th. Yeah, okay, so this is because Simon didn't come, that she had come over here and she had reported access limited to the first 5 days again. So the thing I feel is it is very very important. So we've seen a lot of few things. One volume is missing, it's saying, but we've seen almost entirety of the clips. Maybe one clip is missing. So let's see everything else.
There's married couple stuff. A stupid argument. Nothing specific. No one knows how to push your buttons better than those you're close to.
What type of argument was it?
No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but he never runs off. He always comes back. We make up.
So Eric,
It's always that way.
Eric was your boyfriend?
Yes. He left after the argument. It was about 8 o'clock.
Okay, bye then. Threesome.
I told her it was one of my boyfriends, someone I had met in the bar. I think she was happy. But I could tell she was thinking, why couldn't it happen to her and Simon? They were the ones with the real life. Why not them?
So Peter is no one. Simon. Peter is the owner of the bar, so Simon must be. I mean, of course, Simon is. Simon's the guy who's dead. Actually, this thing is really, really creeping me out. There's a little bit of a shake over there. So Simon is a boyfriend. So Eric. So Eric runs off, is it?
He was wearing a shirt, a blue turtleneck shirt and jeans. He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric.
Eric was the
He
boss.
had his coat, a long grey duffel coat, like Paddy's and Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
So wait, Simon is not your boyfriend?
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked on the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
Okay, but she still says he liked blondes, so maybe.
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
Okay.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
How about Diane? Okay, this is 25th, 27th, 30th, and 1st. This is 5 entries. Ultimate use of the word.
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there. Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste. That time, it must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
Okay, what time?
I mean, not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off Seedfax, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
Really random. Really random.
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. They get on so well. Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane.
How about job?
Yeah, when I was at school. I worked part-time in the front shop. It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mum worked there before I was born. I took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices, that kind of thing. It was a good job for a girl back then. I didn't work a till or anything though. I was quite shy, so I wouldn't have liked to have worked a till.
These are all about your work. What about Simon's work?
I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school. He said it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids. So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the 2 of us. There's always been pressure.
Who's Doug now?
And the Glaziers. I worked there some weekends and Simon had a part-time job there too. That was Eric's generosity. He was always good at helping out other people's children. Simon was quiet, more thoughtful than the other boys. Even then, he had a sense of craftsmanship. Wasn't always rushing stuff. Boys that age are just running around like headless chickens most of the time. You know? Plus, he had that look. He looked like a fairy tale prince from one of my books.
You write books, and now Eric is your son?
Hannah had a miscarriage.
Okay, who's Hannah now?
This was late in the pregnancy and it left her infertile. Felt like the universe had corrected its course. We were aligned again. But Hannah and Simon were still living with his parents. They were married. Simon had a job at the Glaziers now. Eric had given him a full-time position after he left school. And then
You murdered him? Okay, okay. Hannah. Hannah makes sense. 18 entries, and this catches my eye.
What are you doing talking about Eve?
Okay, who's Eve now? And why are you so distressed? Morse code?
Poor son.
Okay, that was just sus.
My name is Hannah. Hannah. It's palindrome. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work if you mirror it, but it's not quite symmetrical, but well, you get the idea.
Oh,
Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
oh. There are two people. She's one.
My name is Hannah. Hannah. It's palindrome.
DL00524. 524. 524P.
Yes. My name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
So wait.
My name is Hannah. Hannah. It's palindrome. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work if you mirror it though. It's not quite symmetrical, but well, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31
Hannah
Gladstone
Smith, yes.
Street.
So wait, so they put a lie detector.
Yes. My name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
So you lied here? What is the implication?
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born.
Okay. Okay, I see. It is.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
I see. I understand your story now. I'm getting a better picture right now, actually. So they're twins.
She recognized me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me. She recognized me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
Genuinely fucking scary. Fuck. That gave me the creeps. So, who is seeing this right now? Hannah or someone else? Intriguing. So, there's an argument, there is some murder. Twins.
Twins? Really? Are you really asking me that question? Are you out of your mind? Twins?
Oh my god.
Florence took me home with her.
Okay, Florence.
Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up. Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
Fuck, it's scary.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper up in our attic. Had a pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did. And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line under things.
1993, eh? Oh my dear lord. What are you doing, Hannah? Are you trying to delete everything? Honestly, I'm out of luck. So, twins is a major point. Last scene. So,
A mobile phone? Yeah. Well, they have one for the Glaziers, but it's only for work.
Glaciers is very well.
Number. It's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
Hey, it was there.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body. I screamed and that's when I called the police. She's sad because she thought she saw her husband with another woman. But it's okay because she finds out it wasn't her husband, it was his brother. And so it's fine. She's crying, I
It doesn't make
guess.
sense.
She's sad because she thought she saw her husband with another woman. But it's okay because she finds out it wasn't her husband, it was his brother. And so it's fine. I hoover, I dust every week, maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week, but every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day, ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front.
Eleanor must be a surrender.
She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret like that.
So yeah, Doug seems to be an important person in this story.
Yes. The first time we saw each other, it was strange. We both realised at the same moment, I think. We must have seen each other before, but there
I mean, the lights are working though.
party hats were from books.
Uh,
Yes. The first time we saw each other, it was strange. We both realised at the same moment, I think. We must have seen each other before, but there was this instant when we first realised it wasn't a reflection.
oh, twin.
The reflection was staring back. I think I was 5. It was my birthday. My reflection was wearing a party hat and waving. I knew what party hats were from books. And it suddenly occurred to me, today must be my birthday. I waved back and we just spent ages waving at each other and copying each other's movements.
Creepy. What does police get us?